Alright everybody, back with another response video. As I said previously, I've been liking some of these response ideas that have been floating around out there. So this one is for fast breaks and breakfast. And all you need to do is show some great players on some teams that they were not well known for playing for. Maybe they only spent a year or two on that team, perhaps towards the end of their career. Perfect example, I know a lot of people have been using this guy in their response. Ichiro Suzuki, well known for his time with the Seattle Mariners, but spent, I think it was 2 years, maybe 3 years with the Yankees. And he actually got traded to the Yankees when the Yankees were playing against Seattle, so it was kind of weird. He was a Seattle Mariner one day, then he was a Yankee playing against the Mariners the next day. Also played with the Marlins. I know I have at least one base card of him with the Marlins, but honestly didn't really want to look for it. If I had a cool Marlins card of him, then I would have looked for it, but I don't even have a lot of cool Yankee cards of him. That might be my best one. This Bowman Chrome Refractor. So what I think I'm going to do, I might split this into two videos, because I brought out a lot of stuff for my binders. So I'll make this video the guys that played with the Yankees. Then I'll do another video for the other stack of non-Yankee stuff. So here we got Andrew Jones, well known for being with the Atlanta Braves. Also played with the Dodgers and Rangers before coming to the Yankees. A lot of people thought his career was pretty much over, but he actually had two decent seasons as a Yankee. Not like superstar seasons or anything, but still pretty respectable. And here you got Bobby Abreu. He also had some good seasons for the Yankees, but still more known for his time with the Phillies. But yeah, the Yankees had Gary Sheffield in right field, and he got injured, so they went out and got Bobby Abreu. And I think he had like 3 or 4 seasons as a Yankee, and most of them were pretty productive. The same cannot be said for this guy, Vernon Wells. Saw him play a lot against the Yankees when he was with the Blue Jays. He was one of my favorite players in the league during those years. Would have loved it if the Yankees could have got him in his prime, but they got him late in his career. I think I remember him having like a few decent weeks as a Yankee, but overall the entire season was not very good. Same can be said for this guy, Kenny Lofton. Again, fun player to watch for most of his career. Played with a bunch of teams, probably more known for being a Cleveland Indian. But yeah, the Yankees got him, and it was kind of a weird move because they already had a crowded outfield, so not even sure why they picked him up. He didn't play much that year. But yeah, overall had a nice career, just not with the Yankees. And here's another one that did not play well with the Yankees, Kevin Youkilis. Had a few nice seasons with the Red Sox, brief pit stop with the White Sox, and then for some reason Yankees decided to bring him in and hardly played at all that year. I think he only played like 20 games or so. And you got another third baseman, Eric Chavez. And he actually played pretty well, kind of like Andrew Jones, like was no longer the star player that he used to be, but had a couple decent years with the Yankees, offensively and defensively. Here's one that people probably don't remember, Lance Berkman. A lot of good years with the Astros, won a championship with the Cardinals, but had a few months as a Yankee. Even hit a playoff home run as a Yankee, but overall wasn't too good as a Yankee. I remember when I saw him those last few months of that season with the Yankees, I thought his career was pretty much over because it looked like his bat speed wasn't there. But then he went on after that and played with the Cardinals and played pretty well, helped them win a championship. And a few more here. You got Todd Zeile. He played for like 10 different teams, so I don't know who you would associate him with, but definitely not with the Yankees. I'm sure a lot of people don't remember him being a Yankee. It was only one season, but nice refractor there. So yeah, for a lot of these guys, even though they didn't spend a lot of time here, it's nice to have at least 1 or 2 cool cards of them. And here's Zeile's buddy, Robin Ventura. They became good friends when they played together on the Mets. then played together on the Yankees as well. But again, Ventura more known for his time with the Mets and White Sox, and of course, more well known for being beat up by Nolan Ryan. Here's Brian McCann. I'm sure some people remember him as a Yankee. It wasn't that long ago. But obviously more known as a Atlanta Brave. He had some okay seasons as a Yankee. He had some good home run seasons. Here you got Randy Johnson. Again, a lot of people probably remember his time as a Yankee, but more known as a Seattle Mariner and Arizona Diamondback. But actually won 17 games in back-to-back seasons as a Yankee, but the ERA was much higher than it used to be and just wasn't as dominant. And in the playoffs, he was pretty bad as a Yankee. And a few more here. Here you got Russell Wilson. Yeah, the same Russell Wilson that won a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. So he used to be a baseball prospect. He got drafted by the Colorado Rockies. And since then, they traded his rights to a few other teams. And sometimes he shows up to spring training and ended up making that card of him as a Yankee. So picked that up a few years ago. I thought it was kind of cool to have a Russell Wilson Yankee card. And last one here, you got Pudge Rodriguez. Another guy that played with several teams, but more known as a Texas Ranger. Won a championship with the Marlins. Spent a handful of years with the Tigers. But in 2008, Jorge Posada got injured, and the Yankees traded for Pudge Rodriguez for the last few months. It was just cool for me as a big fan of him, just to see one of my favorite players ever as a Yankee. Went to watch him one time in person as a Yankee, and I remember he hit a single up the middle, threw somebody out at second base. I think the Yankees actually lost that game, but it didn't really matter to me. I went home happy because I got to see Pudge do his thing as a Yankee. So I will close this one out right here, but I'll be back soon with part 2.